Tiffin is the quintessential college town. With a population of just under 18,000 year-round residents, this welcoming enclave in Northern Ohio has been the home of 2 universities for 130 plus years. Recently ranked as one of the safest college towns in the country, Tiffin has a thriving downtown full of mom and pop stores, as well as the big box stores a college student needs to thrive. Let me introduce you to Maya, an admissions counselor at Tiffin University from Sycamore, Ohio. Maya always has a warm smile and is ready to share all the wonderful things Tiffin University and the city of Tiffin has to offer.
Thanks, Alex. Hi, everyone. Being from a small town near Tiffin, I'm no stranger to the great things Tiffin University has to offer. In high school, I even took a few college credit courses here at TU. Now, my role here as an undergraduate admissions counselor allows me to help prospective students make Tiffin their new home. When I joined Tiffin University, I was welcomed with open arms. Being a smaller campus in a small city, Tiffin University allows you to truly connect with those around you. The close-knit family environment is one of my favorite things about it. I've made connections here that will be with me for a lifetime. Off campus, the city of Tiffin truly has a lot to offer. There's a lot of history in Tiffin, so take time to walk around and see what makes Tiffin as great as it is. If you're a food and coffee lover like me, Tiffin really can't be beat. For great coffee and a combo, Bailiwick's is a must. During the warm summer months, there's a splash pad open to our community and the Frost Calnow Amphitheater, where they host live performances. For great food, you should check out Madison Street Tavern, owned by a Tiffin University alum, and Tiffin University's own Wall Street Pub and Grill. For the ice cream and pizza lovers, 2 locally owned options include AJ's Heavenly Pizza and Lil Hugo's Ice Cream. There are also plenty of parks and recreational spots in the area, such as Hedges Boyer Park. Get active and have fun at the sand volleyball and basketball courts. And don't forget about disc golf. Overall, Tiffin is a wonderful place to live. Allow yourself to explore and grow into who you are. So come discover it for yourself and become the dragon the world awaits to see. Back to you, Alex.
Thank you, Maya. And you brought up TU's mascot, the dragon, the best kind of mascot I can think of for a college. What a great community for Tiffin University. Looks like I know where I'll be eating later on. Thanks again, Maya.
So the accounting program here at Tiffin University starts with our business core, so students get an exposure to a lot of different business concepts, but then also are enhanced through accounting-specific courses to give students an advantage and the well-rounded education that they need to be successful in any career within the accounting discipline.
It is a hands-on, practical program that is really going to provide you with the tools that when you enter the job field as an accountant, you're going to be able to succeed from day one.
There's an increasing demand and increasing need for college graduates to be more analytical in using technology to help in that.
We can quickly change our program and adapt our program to serve what our students really need. And we have done that by adding additional data analytic courses, which they'll see on the CPA exams. Our faculty, not only are they strong in the classrooms, but also have vast experience outside the classroom. So when your professor's saying, this is how it's done, this is how we do it, chances are they just did that recently.
Right now in the labor market, there's a huge demand for accounting majors.
One thing that's always going to be looked upon are individuals who can give value to financial statements, and that's what accountants do. No matter how the business world will change, that value will still be there. How it's done can be changed, but we still need accountants to help business makers make decisions of what's going to happen in the future.
Every company, every organization has a need for accounting. Every company needs to keep score and know whether or not they're winning or losing financially, and that's the role of the accounting department. And so really the industries and the career choices are pretty much countless.
With over 1,400 students on campus, from athletes, artists, and entrepreneurs to international students and those from urban and small town settings, TU is actively building the most unique and diverse community in the rural heartland of Ohio. Now we will hear from Tiffin, Ohio native Alexandria, a recent human resource management graduate who will talk about the campus-wide initiative celebrating cultural uniqueness, a commitment that has truly transformed the culture on TU's campus.
Thank you, Alex, and hi, everybody. I am a recent Tiffin University graduate who has had the opportunity to view the university as a student, employee, and community member. Tiffin University values students with diverse experiences and values inclusion and belonging no matter where you are from. I started at Tiffin University as a junior in high school taking college courses. After high school, my mind was set on Tiffin University for the next 4 years. I pursued my passion for cheerleading and competitive stunt, worked as a peer mentor, and was the president of the business club. Once I earned my bachelor's degree, I stayed to work full-time in the Office of Human Resources. Involvement was always an important piece of my college experience. The campus hosts all kinds of activities throughout the year where you can enjoy celebrations from a variety of cultures. Celebrating Cultural Uniqueness, or CCU, plays a critical role within Tiffin University. The initiative for CCU is to strengthen our approach to diversity and inclusion in order to demonstrate a culture of openness. Recently, I have finished the Building Cultural Competencies training, an opportunity for TU employees and students to continue their diversity education. We learn about individual biases and how to better understand differences. We celebrate multiculturalism and learn to be more culturally aware and sensitive. It makes me so proud to be a dragon. Tiffin University has prepared me to work in diverse environments. This is the foundation that makes me a leader who is confident to advocate for awareness and acceptance. I'll soon begin my master's and leave Tiffin University with a growing passion for equity, diversity, inclusion, and a commitment to empowering others. That's my story. Back to you, Alex.
Thank you, Alexandria. Not only will your skills in understanding others and their cultures help you in life, it will also further your career. Thanks again for sharing your story.
Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Well, welcome to the 2023 Tiffin University football watch party for the playoffs, which will be announced at 6 p.m. at ncaa.com. Hi, everybody. Russ Snyder, voice of the Dragons, with you. The guys all getting some pizza right now, getting ready for today's festivities. Coach Reisert's going to join us in just a little bit, and we'll get you ready for a whole lot of fun tonight. Find out what the Dragons are doing here come in a week or two. Let's go ahead and grab Coach real quick while he's right here. Come on over here, Coach. There he is, Coach Ricer, head coach of the Tiffin University Dragons, the 2023 GMAC champions. Coach, the old adage is defense wins championships. I think yesterday your defense won you a GMAC championship.
Yeah, they were lights out. No,
Yeah,
I
they
think I thought they played as well as they have all year, and in the biggest game, and we needed it. So it was cool. Certainly a total team win, but it was awesome to see our defense raise up.
It's always fun to celebrate on your rival's home field. There's a lot of alumni in town and stuff for that game. I went out to see you guys on the field. I ran in like 6 alumni right at the get-go.
Yeah.
So it's always great to put on a performance like that in front of the guys who helped build this thing.
That's what makes this place special. You know what I mean? It's not just about this present team. It's about the past. It's about the guys that have built the tradition, the guys that have built the foundation of what now we're tasked with carrying on. And so proud to be able to go and beat Findlay and to be able to do it in convincing fashion and cap off an 11-0 season, and just really proud to be able to do it at Tiffin.
I was getting ready to say, how proud are you of all these guys?
Yeah, it's cool. No, it's awesome. It's awesome. We have, I think I'm humbled all the time to be the head coach here, and it's for a lot of different reasons, but one of it is we just have such great kids, and just really, really good dudes, great families, great guys that are going to go on and do really amazing things in our world, not even football related. And so it's cool to be able to work with them on a daily basis.
And then get together for something fun like this. I mean, not everybody gets to do fun things like this. It's a Sunday night. Everybody's got plates full of pizza. Everybody's smiling, having fun, waiting to see Tippin's name up on that screen up there. And I can't wait for that roar of the crowd. It's going to be like the roar of those sidelines from our fans like yesterday.
Cool. No, it's cool. It's you have to stop and smell the roses a little bit, and we're over there stressing over pizza, making sure we have enough, and the guys are all getting fed, and it's like, all right, well, it's cool to have a chance to do this, and to be able to celebrate them and their success and our staff's success, and so it's a cool day.
First undefeated season from Tiffin University football should put us in the one spot. We don't know for certain until they put it up there. Bye week, something you would like to get your hands on?
Yeah, I think anytime you can kind of get healthy, for the stretch run is really important. It's one of those things we'll have to manage really well to make sure we stay sharp and we're still able to execute and be efficient. But I think getting better at this stage of the game, a lot of times it's getting healthy. And so being able to refresh and get our legs underneath us, I think would be a really valuable thing as we go and hopefully have an opportunity to do some really cool stuff.
How much fun is this going to be?
It's going to be unbelievable. Can't wait.
No, but
Can't wait. No, you don't get participation trophies, right?
Absolutely.
So we're happy to be here, and it's cool, right? You get an opportunity to be in the national playoffs and hopefully host a playoff game, but we're not just happy to be here. We want to do everything we can to find a way to win football games and make a run at this thing. So the journey is not over.
I knew it was going to be a goofy day yesterday when I looked at my roster that was given to me in a program. I listed your wide receiver James Dean at 6'10". So I thought that was a little bit of a weird start yesterday.
Yep, we'll take that. So maybe every time we play Findlay, we got to list a guy at 6'10". That'll be a new Tiffin tradition.
Well, I'll try to change the questions up when we come and do this on Wednesday for your coaches show, so it isn't exactly like this. But I know you want to go spend time with your guys. I just wanted you to come over and say hi to our folks. Anything you want to say to our fans or families?
No, thank you. Thank you. I know we have families here. I know we have alums and friends, and we're so grateful for your support. Want a special shout out to J.R. Wynn for sponsoring dinner, pizza and wings, and we had Fort Ball, we had Big Mike's, and Big Mike's catered it. So that was really cool.
Awesome.
So it's been, for me and for my family, it's just been a great ride, and so we're just so excited for the next phase, and hopefully this is a tradition we can have for the next 15-20 years. This place is the Sunday after that Findlay game, we come in here and figure out our fate and go make a run at this thing. So thanks to everybody, and let's keep rolling.
I echo to J.R. Wynn as well. Thank you so much for taking care of all these awesome young men. They've been putting in all kinds of work all season long. I can guarantee you that. Coach, go enjoy your guys. We'll talk to you after a bit.
Thank you.
All right, that's Coach Chris Ricer, the head coach, Tiffin University football. Dragons will be finding out shortly where they will be playing, what their seed is in the tournament. We'll just let you enjoy the guys. We'll be back with you in a little bit. Dragons find out their fate coming up at 6 p.m. NCAA.com has the selection show. Stay here with us on our YouTube channel, Tiffin University Athletics. If you'd like more information on Tiffin University football and all of the athletic programs at Tiffin University, best place to get it is at gotiffendragons.com. Dragons should be the number 1 seed in Super Region 1, at worst the 2, but I would imagine the 1. We will find all that information out here coming up at the top of the hour. Don't go anywhere. This is Tiffin University Football Watch Party. Journey is full of choices. Make Tiffin University the next choice in yours.
I chose TU because of the business program. I chose TU because of the baseball team.
To play soccer.
I chose TU because of the small campus and tiny community.
For the golf team and the huge amount of international students that we have.
To play esports and tennis and to study computer science.
The education major and do musical theater. It's great.
The next step in your journey begins at tiffin.edu.
Choose TU!
The past 130 years, we've discovered the potential. Starting out on the top floor of a downtown building, we offered 3 business programs to 80 students. We revitalized the abandoned Miami Street School into our main classroom building. We repurposed McNeil's store into Sites Hall, home to administrative offices. We redesigned Hanson's Machine Shop into the Hanson Fitness Center, housing our training facility and exercise science labs. We transformed Rosenblatt Scrapyard into the Heminger Center and the Miami Street Apartments. Where many accepted the situation, we saw a solution. We reimagined the Pettibone, now home to the Welcome Center, Bookstore, Wall Street Pub, Marion Center, and Performing Arts Lab. With our entrepreneurial spirit, we've realized the potential in all these things. Now, let us bring out the potential in you.
Every student has a choice to make, and every choice is unique to that student. It's time to take a look at Tiffin University. A university whose transparency and its guiding principles and I care values fuels a spirit of entrepreneurship that prizes innovation and creative thinking as hallmarks of successful participation in the global marketplace. A spirit that fuels expansion. A spirit that fuels innovation. A spirit that embraces diversity. A spirit that embraces challenge. A spirit that wants to take you to the highest levels of your educational journey. This entrepreneurial spirit is right here on campus at Tiffin University. But don't just take my word for it.
I chose TU to provide a better future for my family.
Because they have one of the best D2 programs for track and field.
For all the championships, of course.
You just gotta love TU, man. We have a lot of diversity, great teachers, great staff. Everybody cares for everybody equally, man. It's just a loving environment, and just makes me feel welcome.
It just made sense to get my MBA at Tiffin University. The quality of the education is very high. Your professors here do care. I definitely felt like I could grow as a student. And what's great about the online world is that it allows you to manage your time a little bit better. Pursuing my MBA has been one of the best decisions of my life. I can feel myself maturing, becoming a smarter person, a better person. It's exciting.
Teams that emerge from those regional tournaments will be reseeded for the national semifinals on December 9th. Those two winners will play in the King Stadium on December 16th. The national championship game, by the way, will be televised live on ESPN. Before we go any further, we've also got a special guest with us tonight to help shine some light on these first round matchups. He certainly has read his work to feel Wayne Devine joins us in the studio. I'm sure you're familiar with the report on SCN.com. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate the time here tonight. Interested in what you're most interested to see, and to see this track.
You know, it's what I say every year, it's why I love UT football format, and it's chaos. We had a nice, easygoing season, it seemed like, for about 8 weeks in, and even as someone who writes about it, you were, what do I write about this week? Everyone that was supposed to win kind of won, and then the last 3 weeks, including yesterday, which was where the top 25 just blew up. It's been utter chaos the last 3 weeks, and it seems like it gets really matter for these resume building games to get into the tournament. So I hope that just continues over the next few weeks right up to the championship.
Chaos is fun for all of us that aren't directly involved in it. I'm sure it's a little more frustrating, a little more adverse for those who are competing. So looking forward to seeing how the chaos unfolds. We are ready to unveil our bracket. All right, let's begin with our very first region. This is in the top left-hand corner, where the top seed in this region is Tiffin. We've got top 10 offense in the country in pretty much every single category. Slippery Rock went into the week as the top-ranked team in the top seed in the region. They couldn't play for it now. They got themselves the first round bye. Still on the Rock, clearly one of the top teams in the country. They put out for a 6th straight campaign. Third longest active playoff streak nationally, by the way. Second straight 10-win season for SRU, and the 4th in the last 5 years. East Stroudsburg played his way into the field with a great win on Saturday. Warriors finished tied for second in the league. That's a huge turnaround after finishing 4-7 last fall. Very few teams were better than the Warriors in the red zone, scoring 94% of their red zone trips this year. Charleston closed the regular season in style, pumping out at least 50 points 5 times this season. They got one of the most prolific offenses in the Region Zoo. This turnaround for the Golden Eagles after a 6-5 campaign last fall in the Mountain East. They are a 2 seed in this region. Welcome back to New Haven, who won a 5th NE10 title in program history yesterday, including now 2 of the last 3. Soldiers twice rallied from 3-point deficit in the second half. Bentley 24-17, first in-person spot. Touchdown on the board here, the 3 seed, taking Bob Golden Bears. That was an awfully impressive PSA championship win against Slippery Rock. After starting the year 0-2, Kutztown won its next 9 games in a row. They are anchored by a terrific defense. Last team in this region is Virginia Union, who won its first CIAA title in 22 years this weekend, knocking out Fayetteville State 21-10. And Coach Dr. Alvin Parker led the program in 2001 when they last won the title. Yesterday, Coach Meeting said, quote, "I remember how it felt then. This is a little bit better. I was the leader of the program. I felt like I was leading us in the right direction. All of the guys brought into the process, even though it wasn't easy." Enough said. Congratulations to the Panthers. Wayne, what do you think about this first spot?
You know, I think this is pretty wide open, to be honest with you. I like seeing Charleston and East Stroudsburg here, but it's a while since both of these teams have played in this kind of game. And we've seen in the tournament, you know, they work so hard to get here, and then that kind of first big game especially against the Slippery Rock, that has all that experience, like you said. You know, to get that, so I put it in, you guys see how it turns out. I do kind of think it is Slippery Rock Super Region to lose. I know it just lost to Kutztown, but last year we saw Shepherd lose to Indiana, Pennsylvania in the Eastside Championship, and just a few weeks later, you know, they dominated them on the way to the national semifinals, and I think Slippery Rock would be the same. But it's like you said with Tiffin, they're undefeated, and not only are they undefeated with that high power offense, they really haven't played a close team since the middle of September. So this team is rolling, has a lot of momentum. So I think if we do get to the point where we see that Tiffin Slippery Rock, it's going to be a shootout, and it's going to be fun to watch. But I do like seeing Virginia Union. There's part of that. You say you but there's a little research rule change that if we need to make super regions, and obviously Virginia Union from Super Region 2, they can shift these teams around for travel purposes. So we get a matchup that's not really familiar, you know, Kutztown and Virginia Union, and I think it'll be fun to see that Kutztown defense, which showed how good it is this past weekend against Jada Byers and that big offensive line. So I think that just every matchup is going to be really fun to watch. You can go any way this team is part of the bracket.
Wide open regions are a lot of fun. That's what this study here is all about. Let's move to our next region where the top seed is Benedict. The Tigers won their second consecutive SIAC title after they walloped Albany State 47-10 yesterday. Benedict played arguably its best football the whole season in that big game, and that just might be a still exciting for the rest of the nation. The Bears team probably has the best overall defense in the country. They're unquestionably the best red zone team in Division II football. Opening round bye for Benedict. They will play the winner of this next game. The 4 seed is Lenore Ryan. Playoff out with some momentum after winning the South Atlantic Conference this weekend. Bears dominated Tuskegee 48-7. Sean White was named the league MVP to go 19-30 for 305 and 5 touchdowns. Also no turnovers. White became the first Lenore Ryan quarterback to throw 5 touchdowns in a game since Joel Wheat did it back in October of 1990. As a team, the Bears threw 6 touchdowns yesterday, that's the most they've ever thrown in the 140-year history of the football program. And momentum there for Lenore Ryan. They're going to play Shepherd, who's back in the field, hoping to make another national run this postseason. Bears got all the way back to the national semifinals, while bowing out last season. Yesterday, they closed the wheel with over 600 yards of total offense with a 49-25 win over Mercenaries. Tyson Bagent went well this year. As the quarterback Seth Morgan is back to the postseason. Delta State returns to the playoffs. They're the 2 seed after winning back-to-back Gulf South Conference championships. State's been tripped up only once to West Florida, but were otherwise nearly impossible to beat. In fact, nobody was getting closer than 22 points all season. Speaking of West Florida, the Argonauts made a run in the national semifinals last year, and they are ready for the playoffs again this season. Not hard to imagine that they're not familiar with D2 ball. This is the 7th year of program history, and the ticket can't see the trip to the Argos. First one at all.
Hey, ready? Hey, congratulations, right? One of the cool things here was reading the whole season, right? Very, very excited for you, very, very happy for you, very, very proud of you. And now the journey begins. Now you know where you're at, right? You're going to get a schedule, right? This evening, basically the next 2 weeks, right? What it look like, off tomorrow, all right, off completely tomorrow, no football, no nothing, right? Now, what happens when you're off? Worry about what? School. Worry about school, right? You take advantage of it, get on top of your academics, you're caught up on stuff, make sure you're in every class, right? You're where you need to be, right? All right, then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we'll practice, right? Friday and Saturday, I'll let you know, right? It'll be on tonight, and we'll go from there. Cool? All right, now, here's what you need to know, right? So happy, so proud, right? I'm not in the mood, nor am I looking for a participation trophy. Right now, the journey starts, right? The journey starts. Every opportunity you get, right? You worry about tipping and tipping only. I don't care what they say. I don't care what they think, right? Irregardless of anything we're going to do. Last I checked, by the way, we got a pretty dang good defense too, right? And so I think there's a lot of pieces, right, that we got to focus on that have to do about us, right? And so this week in our bye week, it's got to be the best week of practice we've ever had, right? You always know that when I ask you to go, I need you to go, right? If I don't need you to go, I'm not going to ask you to go, right? We're going to make sure we get healthy. We're going to make sure we're ready to go for the duration of what I believe will be a long season, right? Like I tell you all the time, believe in what's going to happen, right? So get in that headspace of what you're about to do, because I promise you, it'll be something that no one ever thought could happen from right here, right? That's what's about to happen, right? So believe that. Get that in your heads, right? And block out all the noise, insulate, and focus on us. You got it? Yes, sir. All right, cool. Before you leave, you have extra food, right? So seniors first with the extra food, juniors second with the extra food, right? And then sophomores, and then freshmen. Let's go, right?
Coach Chris Spicer taking care of his kids, getting ready for what he hopes to be a long playoff run. Tiffin University finishing the regular season 11-0, undefeated, conference champions, the #1 seed in Super Region 1. They'll get the first round bye. They'll be playing at Frost Cow Stadium Saturday of Thanksgiving weekend on November 25th. Thanks for joining us for our watch party this evening. You got all the information you need on the playoff run at GoTiffinDragons.com. Make sure you join us tomorrow night for the men's soccer watch party. We'll have that one for you from 6:30 till about 7:15. Once again, the Dragons, the number 1 seed in Super Region 1. They get the bye next week, and we'll play at Frost Cow Stadium on Saturday the 25th. Have a great rest of your night, everybody, and go Dragons.